Hey guys.
All right, folks, I want to give a shout out to this viewer on the channel that posted a comment saying that, hey, guys, Kanonenfieber has a new song live. Well, not a new song, but a
But a
new
new
live
live
video
video,
for
yeah.
Sturmtrupp live at Oberhausen.
I've heard this song a many a times.
Right, but you haven't seen this performance yet, so let's fucking let's stop the bullshit and just get going.
Schwere Stunden waren uns gegeben. Schmerzliche Opfer mussten gebracht werden, doch wir haben unsere Gelüste gehalten. Der Allmächtige war mit uns und unseren freien Verbündeten. Zur eigenen Ehre, zum Heile des Vaterlandes, zum Ruhme aller höchsten Lichtherren. Das waltet Gott.
Dankeschön. I should have said that. Anyways, what do you think? Some good shit.
So good. Not even my favorite. I can't even say this because all the songs on the record are really good, but it's not even my favorite song on the record. My favorite song on the record is Mal Wolf. That song I think needs a video, unless there's already one which I'm not aware of. But still, like I said, every song on that album is top tier. Like,
I don't think I'm stepping out of bounds here when I say they're right now the best black metal band around. Period. There's nobody even scratching the surface of what these guys can do.
Dude, the potential of not only the band music going forward, but also the potential of amazing shows they're gonna do going forward. I'm talking about also like stage stuff. Like we've talked about.
This is already an improvement over what
we saw last time. Before. Yeah, because what I said is on the big stage, you guys do the whole trench thing, but I'm still, guys. Your mascot, I guess, or your album cover thing is the skull and the uniform. You gotta get some, like, even if it's like the cheap ones.
No, but apparently somebody wrote in the comment section that apparently they do have a skull mask that they put on sometimes.
You gotta either do the skull mask thing for just the lead singer, or all of them have to have just like the black thing that they're already wearing, right? But have like those. I see them at like during Halloween. There's like the skull like plastic over one of those, so the mouth doesn't move with the thing. It's like wearing that, but it has the skull
I know what
pieces on it. That I think it's also like it's similar to what they're already doing, and I think it doesn't hinder anything. I think even that I'd be fully satisfied with, because then it it goes with everything. Then they don't just look like German IRA members. Like,
I was gonna go more for German ISIS members, but IRA.
I mean, well, IRA they had the holes cut out, but I mean,
so did ISIS. Otherwise, how the fuck are they gonna know where they're going? They're not Jedi masters. They can't fucking just walk around blindfolded. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I love these guys. One of my favorite black metal bands right now. I am, like I said before, I think they're the best black metal band right now. Definitely the hottest black metal band right now. But they're hot right now because they're really good.
Yeah, I don't know who's touching these guys. And
so,
also, when it comes to like,
by the way, I just want to say one thing. When it comes to bands that I haven't seen live yet that are very high on my bucket list, these guys in 1914.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see 1914
I was about to say,
too.
When it comes to like the war style bands, like bands that talk about war and whatever, 1914 and these guys, untouchable.
I agree. They do it like nobody else.
They really. That's a tour waiting to happen.
They transport you into that time period. Both bands do.
Yeah, but I feel like that's okay.
And their music makes me feel like that's how I would feel if I was there. Like that sound and everything.
I think also that would be an amazing tour because you're getting the 1914 stuff, which is more of like about the war in general, right? And
then these guys more from a German
perspective, and that one's in English, this one's in German. I feel like
that would be kind of interesting.
That would be a show that you got to show up for. That's not an opening band in a headliner. That's just them. Like that, you have to be there for the first part and the second part. You have to be there. Like,
I agree. Both bands are very, very, very high on my bucket list. I was actually surprised when Inferno announced the lineup for 2025 for this year. These guys were not on it. How the fuck were these guys not like? I don't know who does the booking there, but I will inquire when I'm there this year. And when I inquire and I find out, I think we're gonna have a heart-to-heart. Because if you are the biggest black metal festival in the world, how the fuck you're not booking the hottest, biggest black metal band in the world right now?
Yeah.
Like I just don't understand how that's even possible.
And don't give me the look thing. Don't give me the.
Nah, don't give me that shit.
Don't give me that shit.
Come on, don't give me that shit.
This is a festival in Europe, not in America. If it was in America, I would understand because their education system's not the best, so they would think otherwise.
Doesn't exist.
But and they're not funding it anymore.
But I think Sikhs are like from Iraq.
but like this is Europe. European education system. I'm guessing it's a lot higher.
No, and it's not just that. black metal. I'm going to generalize here, but I could find, tons of black metal bands that have had some dodgy pasts, either the band in general or a band member. So nobody has an empty closet. Everybody has a skeleton in the closet at some point in time. They've said something, they've done something, and that goes for everybody. And they're booking bands with said closets. So I don't understand not booking these guys. Like, I mean, they are right now. They toured last year with my friends, our friends from Toronto, Panzerfaust. They toured with them. Almost every single show was sold out. Like, how do you not booking these guys?
Oh, and if you're booking these guys, like
it has to be the main stage upstairs.
It has to be the main
Rockefeller.
stage. And I don't know if this has to be close to this has to be close
Actually,
to
funny enough, I was talking to Brock from Panzerfaust.
Yeah.
And he said that when they were on tour with them, they played Oslo, they played John D.
They gotta play.
I don't know, but that was just the tour of the two bands. John D was packed.
No,
they played John D.
But dude, even
but for the festival, they would have to put them up there.
I think even these guys in that room would still sell it. I think they would still sell out.
Yeah, I mean,
even if it was just
last year when we were there, they put Cattle Decapitation and John D. Like, they had to stop people from going in because the place was like overloaded. Would be the same thing with these guys.
Yeah, you have to put them in the main stage
because you also have to think this way. When you're doing a European tour and you go to Oslo and you play a show, it's different because the people going to their show is just the people from Oslo. Now, the people who are there for the festival, they're there from all over the world. People who haven't had a chance to see the band yet, so there's going to be a lot of demand. Yeah. People want to see them.
But like I've been saying, they have to be near the end. They can't be like how what's it called? No, I can't even remember. But they have to be
like Convent,
where Convent was like at the start of the day.
They were the first band of the day.
I think put respect on their names. Put them a little bit farther into the day.
Well, Gaia this year is going to be like one of, if not the first, like the second. But I think
respect. But these guys, they'd have to be close to the end. Like,
no, because I think a lot of the bookers, and this is not a slight on the festival whatsoever. I mean, but a lot of the bookers,
it's a great festival.
They booked based on the name of the band and where they are, like in terms of they look at streams, they look at all of those kind of things, and sometimes the names of the band, not the popularity, but the names that have more of a household name, if you will, that've been around longer, they give them a little bit more credit. And I get it. I get it. You could look at a band like Gaia, not Gaia, I always pronounce it wrong, Gaia, and say that, oh, they're still young, they're still paying their dues and whatever, but they're also a phenomenal and super popular band.
Yeah, you have to also look at what's hot right now.
Exactly.
These guys are...
Stop going back to the well. Like,
these are hot to the touch. Like...
So, anyways, I was very disappointed not to see these guys on that bill, considering the year that they had with a new record, all of that stuff. But
even their old stuff, they would like, dude. Their old stuff is. I listened to their whole discography. It's just nothing disappointed me.
Yeah, and they're also not booked for Beyond the Gates, so it's like two big.
Somebody booked these guys.
Like, what's happening with the bookers in Europe? Seriously. I'm going to have to talk to some people when I'm there. I'm going to be flying the Kanonenfieber flag at Inferno this year. I want to be like, so what day are these guys playing? Oh, they're not booked. Why are they not booked? I want answers, goddammit. I want answers. And I know enough people in that festival to get some answers. So I'm going to be pondering and wondering about why these guys are not there. Because they deserve to be at that festival.
They do.
And then if you don't book them this year, when are you going to book them? Next year? 2 years after the album comes out? Like, come on. So... somebody fell asleep at the wheel, I must say.
Anyways.
This was good.
This is very good.
This was good. I wouldn't have known that this video was out if it wasn't for that viewer that mentioned it to us. So, but you guys know our love for these guys. So,
we'll do anything.
Band. Yeah, always we'll check it out anytime they have something new. Anyhow, on that note, said that they don't do interviews, by the way, because when the album came out, I inquired about doing an interview, and apparently... maybe because English, you know, that kind of stuff, so they didn't want to do an interview. I think they were doing only, like, writing, like if I sent an email with questions and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Man, maybe next time I'll do that, and then we'll make the voices. We'll do, like, we'll dress you up like one of these guys. You can answer the questions based on their answers, but with a German accent.
Oh, God.
And I can ask...
I don't know if that'd go...
I think that's fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious. I don't know if it'd go
I think we should do it. I think we should do it.
Okay.
And if you don't want to do it, maybe we can find like AI voice of random German person, like the most heavy accent ever.
I would say I'd rather us do that.
All right, maybe we can do that.
Because then I'm not
You're not making fun of anybody. You were just
I don't know, but my German accent is not that good.
no.
No.
I think you have.
There's a lot of Z's.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe we can get like find a famous speech by a German guy, and then use that voice as AI to do the interview. Maybe that's not a good idea.
No.
All right. Anyhow, I'm scrapping that one and moving on. Merkel, didn't she do a lot of speeches too, when she was the chancellor? Merkel. Was
That's
her-
not the speech that came to mind.
No, I know. That was not the one I was referring
I told
to
him
either.
5 times.
Yeah. So anyhow, we need to move on from this.
Yes.
This is not going to take us anywhere. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.